How can I make sure my guests feel appreciated? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we'll be building a workflow starting with an event ended in Google Calendar. Then we'll be taking the details from that event in order to compose an email with the AI Wizard by Workload. And finally, we'll be sending a thank you email to our guests in Gmail. Let's build a workflow. We're going to start here at the workload editor. And we're going to give our workflow a title. This is going to be Google Calendar to the AI Wizard to Gmail. I'm going to click inside of the trigger box. I'm going to select Google Calendar as my app. And my event is going to be event ended. So this workflow will start when an event ends in your Google Calendar. Now make sure I'm connected to my Google Calendar account. If you have any issues connecting to the apps we use in this workflow, check out the blog in the description of the video. The calendar ID that I want this workflow to monitor is going to be my test calendar. Click continue. I'm going to test my trigger. We have an event, so we can use this to build our workflow. One of the pieces of information that we're going to need are the email addresses of all of our guests. If I look over here at the raw console, I scroll down, I can see these email addresses are nested inside of this array called attendees. I need to pull the email addresses out of the array in order to use it in our workflow, but I want those email addresses to still be lumped together because each event that we have in Google Calendar might have a different number of guests. And I want to be able to paste all of the email addresses into my Gmail so that we don't leave anybody out. So we're going to use the AI Wizard by Workload in order to do that. So I'm going to click on my tools. I'm going to go to the AI Wizard. We're going to prompt your data. The input data is going to come from the trigger, and it's going to be that entire attendees array. I'm going to paste in a prompt. From the provided Google Calendar event JSON, extract all attendee email addresses. Exclude rooms and resources and the organizer. Exclude attendees with response status declined. Output exactly one field named attendee emails whose value is a single string of comma-separated email addresses, no array. If none, return an empty string. This exact prompt will be in the template that there will be a link for in the description of this video. So we'll test this action. And now we have those email addresses pulled out of the array, but still clumped together, so I can easily put them into Gmail. So we'll click continue. We're going to add another step. This is also going to be using the AI Wizard by Workload. We're going to prompt your data. Now for the input data, we're going to come to our step 1, and we're going to find the name of the event. And I'm going to paste in another prompt. Write a brief email thanking guests for coming to this event and hoping they had a good time. Keep the tone fun yet professional. Keep in mind that this same email is being sent to multiple people, so don't make it specific. Do not include a greeting or a salutation. Again, that prompt will be in the template that is linked in the video description. So we'll test this action. And now we have an email. Thank you for joining us at the foam party. We hope you had a fantastic time and look forward to seeing you at our future events. Stay tuned for more fun and exciting gatherings. Have a great day. Perfect. And we have an event title. We can use that for the subject of our email if we want. So I'll click continue here. And for our last step, we're going to use Gmail. And our event is going to be to send an email. Make sure we're connected to our Gmail account. The to email is going to come from that step 2 where we clump the emails together. I'm going to select that entire attendee emails output. The from email address since I was the creator of the event, can come from our step 1 here and use my creator email. I'm also going to be the reply to email. From Eliot. The subject can be the event name, and the body I'm going to paste from that step 3. And I'm going to hit return, and I'm going to say, sincerely, Eliot, president of events. So that same salutation will be attached to all of the emails that are sent to the guests of whatever events are being triggered by this workflow. So we'll click continue, and we'll test this action. And our email was sent successfully. We'll click continue. I can come over to my inbox. I can click on my sent emails. And here it is, the sent email from my email address. Some of these emails I sent to were fake addresses, so there is an error there. That's not an issue with the workflow. So I can come back to the workload editor, and I can see that there's a green dot in each of my nodes. So I can activate my workflow, and then every time a new event ends in my test calendar, the AI wizard will pull out the email addresses for the attendees. It will write a thank you email and then send it to those attendees in Gmail. That's how you can use the AI wizard by Workload to craft a thank you email and send it in Gmail whenever an event ends in Google Calendar. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this post with any questions you might have or suggestions for future videos. You should also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel. And click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices flow more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.